All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Houston Rockets video for you guys. If you enjoy the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I do this every day. I know you guys would like it. If you guys want me to do a Houston Rocket mock draft, let me know down in the comments below. But I wanted to give you guys my initial thoughts just on an initial mock draft because I haven't done much research. I mean, I watched a little bit of Cade. I mean, especially in the tournament, you watch a little bit of Cade, you watch a little bit of Mobley. Obviously, Jalen Suggs, we all know Jalen Suggs, his shot, his draft stock definitely got higher with his performance in March Madness. So it's a tricky situation because when you look at the Rockets right now, they're the second worst team in the NBA. They'll probably be the worst team in the NBA when it's all said and done. They'll definitely be top three. I don't see like the Magic falling back to them. So I think they have top three. As long as the draft odds, as long as the lottery balls fall in their favor, we should be fine. I mean, I would be fine with any top four pick. Anytime you don't have we don't have an unprotected first round pick, and we just traded our star player, and we still could get a top four lottery pick. Like, that is really, really good. So I think this Houston Rockets team will be competitive next season. But just taking a look at an initial mock draft, you got Cade Cunningham going number 1 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oklahoma State star, he averaged 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3.5 assists. First team All-American. Going into the season, maybe his jump shot was a little questionable, but he shot 40% on threes, 85% from the lines. He's 6'8", 220. This is the dude I want. If the Houston Rockets have the first pick, I mean, this is the dude I want. Even after watching him in all I watched of Cade Cunningham this year was a little bit of the conference championship and then just the games, the brief games he played in the tournament. He didn't do well in the tournament. I think he did very poorly. He shot the ball horribly. I don't have his stats on me, but, I mean, I don't really think March Madness should determine anything. You got, like, a couple of years ago, I mentioned this a few times, like, earlier on in the season, you got, like, Carson Edwards dropped, like, what he dropped, 2 30-point games. One of them was like a 40-point game in March Madness a couple years back. And, I mean, his NBA career hasn't panned out exactly how you would have expected based off his March Madness performance. So I don't really like judging off March Madness, but I think it is a good indicator. Like, Cade did fine. Mobley did good. Suggs did great. So Cade's going number 1 to Minnesota in this mock because they are the worst team in the NBA right now. So that has the Houston Rockets drafting Evan Mobley at number 2. Honestly, guys, let me put it simple. I think Cade Cunningham is going to be without a doubt a star. I think that Jalen Green, 18 points per game, 37 from deep. He was in the G League all season. Jalen Green, not too many people talk about Jalen Green. Honestly, I could see Evan Mobley being a huge bust. And I could see the same thing with Jalen Suggs. But with Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham, I don't necessarily see it. So with Evan Mobley, he's a center. He had a great freshman season, Pac-12 Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and Rookie of the Year. The last Power 5 player to do all 3 of those was Anthony Davis back in 2012. He's got great length. I think he's an ideal defender, especially in today's pick-and-roll heavy NBA. He's got a developing jumper. He's got some decent passing skills. I think he will develop into something good, but the only issue I have with Evan Mobley is I don't think he directly impacts the Houston Rockets. And you got a whole bunch of issues with Christian Wood, Kelly Olynyk kind of figuring out that situation there. But with Evan Mobley, I wouldn't be surprised if he was like a Wendell. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like a James Wiseman. Obviously, James Wiseman had a decent rookie year, had a good first half, not so great second half. But Evan Mobley's same thing goes with Jalen Suggs going number 3. I mean, 6'4", elite point guard. He's got great athleticism. He's great off ball. I wouldn't mind Jalen Suggs because of his off ball usage on this team. But when I look at Jalen, when I look at Evan, I don't know if these dudes would come onto the Houston Rockets specifically and help us win games. I would feel great if we had Cade Cunningham because I really know he would be able to come in and immediately help us win games. But we'll see with Jalen Suggs and Evan Mobley. I haven't watched too much film on them. So lastly, we'll talk about, I was just talking about Jalen Green. He was in the G League on the Ignite. Probably the best scorer in the draft. I would say he's extremely explosive. He's got a great jump shot. He's just an offensive force. He registered a career high 30 points, 7 assists, 5 boards, 3 steals in the Ignite's playoff loss to the Raptors. I love Jalen Green. I absolutely love Jalen Green. So these are kind of just my initial thoughts, my first thoughts on these top 4 picks. If you guys want me to do a deep dive, hit the film room, hit the lab, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll probably get a mock draft to you guys either by, Sunday night or Monday. But let me know if you guys want that, because I would imagine a lot of you do. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. We got a ambulance driving by, so I'll see you guys later.